When a curiosity becomes an obsession, boundaries start to blur. Between what's real and what's imagined. Between fact and fiction. What begins as a string of questions grows into an unyielding mystery. Any answers found along the way give way to more questions. And before you know it, you're lost in a world of your own making. I learned about Oak Island the way many others have, through the History Channel series documenting the current era of torchbearers pursuing a centuries-old obsession with that place. Oak Island is in Nova Scotia, Canada, hugging the western shore of the Mahone Bay. It's fairly small, about 140 acres, a fact which adds to the initial impression that whatever mysteries it holds are well within reach. It's connected to the mainland by a short causeway, which was built in the 1960s. There's dozens of islands nearby, but none of them have been subjected to the extensive treasure hunt which is taking place on Oak Island. A search that has lasted generations and cost millions of dollars, and even the lives of several searchers. And yet, the island reveals few of its secrets, or at least just enough to fuel the lore and keep the search happening. From above, the effort seems small. The satellite images from Google Earth show the equipment that was brought over, signs and remnants of the cofferdams and excavations, the buildings erected in the name of the search. Spots with names like The Swamp, Nolan's Cross, and most famously, the Money Pit. What you can't see is all the subterranean efforts, the shafts and tunnels, the drilling and coring. It was the allure of buried treasure that put this island on the map for treasure hunters as far back as the late 1700s. And this is what keeps them digging to this day. Regardless of what did or didn't happen here, it's a beautiful place. Move just a few hundred feet away from the heavy equipment and you're in pristine Acadian forest, the kind which dapples the sunlight before it hits the forest floor in patches. The subtle topography of a drumlin island formed by glaciation millennia ago. You can imagine it as it was before the Europeans arrived, as the Mi'kmaq First Nations people likely saw it. Whether or not Oak Island has treasures to unearth, and whether its true history will ever be uncovered, the place will always keep something to itself, as islands tend to do.